Hey, what's going on? Just wanted to show you, there's a few builders that I've been talking to, and I've got these are, I believe they're sterling silver. I bought them about it's been about 12 years ago. They're skull release buttons made specifically for switchblades. And what you do is you put these on. What I like them on a swing guard, and I'd also like to get some work done. I don't know if it would be cost effective to have somebody transform one of my knives into a custom job, or just to go out and go ahead and buy one that's already been done. There's a lot of good builders that I know of, and a lot of them are really fair with their prices. They do excellent work. One thing that I never have been crazy about with these swing guards, well, with any bell frame or any stiletto for that matter, is these scales. Maybe it's just me, but when you look at these scales, I like the fact. What I like is I like to see these scales kind of sanded down to where they meet flush with the bolsters. And I also I'm not crazy about hollow bolsters. I never have been. And that kind of gets into a lot of work. I've got a lot of these stilettos. You've seen, a lot of the ones in my collection, but I don't know. I think that something like that may be better to just buy outright. There's one on Sharper Deal now. The guy wants $450 for it. I think it's probably worth it, but at the same time, I don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna go for that. But new scales would be nice. Get them rescaled. Get rid of the safety. Have a little bit of file work done on it. Some of these guys, some of these builders, East Coast Sniper. Let's see, FTW. There's a lot of really good talented guys that know what they're doing, and if they don't do the work, or if they don't know, if they don't have the supplies, they know who does, and they know how to get the job done. And I don't know, I may get some file work done on some of these one time, but if you ever run into any of these skulls, they're really cool, and they look good on a stiletto. And I like them on swing guards especially. Anyway, just wanted to show you these skulls. I've talked to a few builders about them, and they make two different sizes. They may make several different sizes. These aren't, there is a maker that makes, I believe Vern actually has a, well, he's had on a couple of websites. Slow Joe, it may have been Slow Joe's site. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, you can buy these skulls, but the difference in the skulls is, number one, the material. Number two, they have a lot of them have holes through the top of the skull. And that is mainly used for a lanyard type pull for a pick lock, and sometimes they're used on the back too. But I saw a burn that had these. These don't have that. These are specifically made for switchblade button release levers. And I'm not sure exactly how much work that would take. I don't think it'd take a lot, but at the same time, I don't want to thrash out a knife when I don't know what I'm doing. And you know, just to be straight out, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to taking apart knives. I mean, you guys that do that, it's taken you years to do it, and you do it so well. But yeah, anyway, if anybody ever wanted to do some custom work on a knife, these skulls are awful cool. And there are a lot of makers, but anyway, I just thought I'd show these. I've talked to a couple builders, and I mentioned that I had them, and just thought I'd share them with you. They're real cool. They make a larger size, but I think that this size is mainly, I think this is a pretty standard size. But there are a couple of them. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get rescaled. I'd like to get the solid nickel all the way through, just like these bolsters. I would like to get instead of pins, I'd like to get screws in there, and I'd like to have new scales. And I want to get rid of the damn safeties on a few of these. Like I said, these don't have them, and I just don't dig them. You know, I mean, a lot of people are purists when it comes to Switchblades. I like them sometimes, but I've got enough of them that, you know, I mean, I just don't really see much point in a safety. And you know, that's kind of controversial. Some people do, some people don't. I just happen to be one that doesn't. But anyway, take it easy. Later on, keep collecting.